What is up, my bats and bots? And today we're looking at the Buzzwilly Bumblebee Leader Class Optimus Prime. And before we look at Optimus here, we'll take a look at the packaging. And I'm gonna have to raise the camera up for this. And if none of you know what the Buzzwilly Bumblebee line is, it is a Target exclusive line. So this is only at Target. But it's also a re-release, so good. Number 44. You can see we're already at like 100, so you can tell this is a re-release. Prime up here, Transformers Studio Series, Buzzwilly Bumblebee. The Buzzwilly Bumblebee artwork. Number 44, Optimus. Plastic-free packaging, except balloon tape. Big screen inspired. Battle of Chicago. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, there's the bio. And there's a brief bio if you want to read it. And as always with Studio Series figures, it comes with a display stand. So it resides in the box. Just open it up. Shockwave's Driller Beast thing. I'm going to be doing Studio Series figures in alt mode for now, so you can just like plop them in there. You can't have the trailer, have them like, oh no, it ate the thing. I don't know. But you can do that if you want. And you can have them in robot mode in there, so yeah, cool. Let me lower the camera down. And attach Prime. Look at Prime here. This is practically my childhood right here. I had Dark of the Moon is one of my favorite films, Transformers films out there, besides the 1986 movie. That wasn't in all the way. Dark of the Moon is one of my favorite films, and having this here, because I love Optimus in that movie, even though people don't really like the beta designs, I thought this was pretty cool. And you can detach a trailer. But more on the story, I had the Legends class Optimus, and what is today's core class. I had that, and that was my childhood. Just having that tiny thing. Well, looking at the details on Prime, I can't show everything because my camera is too small. Oh, I got it. Nice blue flames. I love the gold, the sparkly gold that they did. Silver grill, Autobot symbol, lights, flames still going on. Small smokestacks. People do complain about that, but there's probably a reason behind that. His feet just hanging out the back. There's the bottom. There's the top. He does roll, but I don't know if I mistransformed him because the arms on mine do not like to like tab in at all, like really good. You can see it's like good, but it doesn't like going in this one spot for some reason. Yeah, it just doesn't like going in because it's supposed to be going in these little notches right here, but it doesn't want to, so I don't know. And yes, you can roll the trailer really well, surprisingly. That's Prime. Take a look at the trailer. Autobot symbol. Stripiness. And I know people are going to be like, oh, it's too paneling. These do not like the tab in. You can see it fights me. Yeah, but there's a reason why it's so panely. Autobot symbol blue. Oh, there's a little paint splash on mine. Oh well. There's the bottom. There's the top. It rolls. The Prime. And these back wheels roll, but this one doesn't. But there's a reason behind that. And no, if you're wondering, I will not be doing comparisons in alt mode for Studio Series, because that will just destroy me, and I'm not going to go through the pain of that. And for accessories, you get his ion cannon, but there is more in the trailer once we get down to the transformation. And for the gun, I believe you can store it in here, but I've never experimented with that. But there is like a port, and you can just pop it right there. If you don't want the trailer, you can always do this. with it. You can always like, there's like a tab and it goes in the slot right here. Have it like that. You can kind of like hang it in there, but it doesn't hang in so good. Now I lost it. I got it back. Yeah, I got it back, and let's move on to transformation. Let's do the trailer first. So what you want to do first, you want to remove these guns right here. And let me raise up the camera. Next, you want to untab it. You're going to take out this section. The shield right here is going to unpeg, so you can just, if it does, so you can just take it off to the side. And you can open these up. You want to slide this down. Then there will be little tabs that go in there. So then you want to take the weapons. Sword just goes in there. The shield, the axe goes in there. Really secure. Got it? You just want to kind of like splay it out almost. Oh, these gray pieces tab in or peg in, so you want to remove those. I always forget about that. And what I was saying about the back wheels is for this. Now I'll just snap into place, so you won't have like a rolly trailer around. Even though it's supposed to roll, but then you want to just move these sections, these gray bits, and you just want to peg them around so they'll go in the places they're supposed to go. Sometimes they can get really annoying. And there you go. Now moving on to this bit, you can just flip this panel up and peg these. Move them out. That'll peg in. You can move that out if you want to. Rotate these up. And there you got the jetpack. And looking at all the weapons, here's the axe. I feel like I could have used some paint, like some orange or something. But they have a budget to do these things, so I get why. Here's the sword. Probably one of my favorite accessories in this whole thing. Well, one of the favorite weapons. The gun, we didn't really look at the gun. Zion cannon. Here's one of those jetpack guns. I don't know why there's a little rivet right there. Probably has some use. And then taking a look at the jetpack. Nice molded detail though. That's the thing with these Studio Series, they always have nice detail. This thing is huge though. The weapons, they can store in the trailer. The jetpack can't. I've tried finding like places to put it. But the shield, there's a peg. Oh, we didn't look at the shield. The shield is really small. This is probably one of my least favorites out of everything. So the shield, you can just peg it in right here. The axe, there's a little tab. They'll go right here. The sword, there's a little spot right here. It's gonna go right here. So you just, once it gets into place that you got it. Why are you fighting me? Why are you fighting me? Come on. Work with me. Work with me. There we go. Then the gun, you can just like plop here if you want to, if you don't want to have Prime holding it. These guns, you can just like peg in down here or so. Now, jetpack, I can probably just like have it sitting like right there or something. I don't know. Things you can do. If you find a place for it and you know a place, just comment it down below and maybe. Yeah, so I'm with Optimus. And here we are with the Primester himself. And the first thing you want to do, you want to unpeg these sections. You want to rotate this up. Well, you want to kind of like bend these. And rotate this up. Then you want to untab these sections. And you want to undo the tires. This is the part I'm going to do off camera because this is going to be a pain to do. You want to like kind of like split it. So I'm going to do that off camera. I'll be right back. Never mind, it wasn't that bad as this time because the camera was on. And usually when it's not, it fights me. So then you'll open these up. And you'll untab these. They'll be his arms. Then you want to splay them out, flip in the shoulder pads. And you just want to tab these tires in. Tab his waist back in, rotate them. Then you want to come down to the feet and split them. Then you want to undo them. Alright, stand him up, then you want to take these sections, oh, this one came out on its own, so you just want to come back here, take these sections, but you want to have the gas cans pointing this way, so this can slide over it, and you just want to have these pointing there. Flip it on. Flip his head up. Which way? There it goes. Then these will tab into the side view mirrors. Click, click. And then you can just take these and flip them in. Those will stay there. Then you want to untab this, his arms. Then you want to just tab his arms in up here. Same thing like the other side. Then you just want to bring in the grill bits here. Now you just want to work on the backpack. You want this to tab in right here. And you just want to, there'll be tabs that goes in these slots right here. Oh, there we go. And then you just want to rotate these till they thoop into place. Oh, this way. Don't worry, we're at the home stretch, people. Then you want to untab his arm, move this up, put his hand up, and you just want to rotate this around. First arm all done. Then you just want to untab this, flip his hand up, rotate that up, and are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo, we're done. And looking at the details on Prime, I love what they did. Nice head sculpt. Looks all nice and primey. His rib cage. This is one of the reasons why I really like this Optimus. Silver windows. Not much paint for the legs, but that's how all of them are. Backpack. If you complain about backpacks, I really don't. It's what they can do with what they got. So I really don't care about backpacks that much. But if they're like top heavy, then I care. So in articulation, you got sit-down ball joints. So you can get lots of nice movement. Arms can do a full 360, can move up and down. The shoulder pad can move as well. Bicep rotation. Elbow, I'm not really good with everything, so you got wrist rotation, and you can kind of move it down if you want to do like a sword pose, but you can't really do that. You do have, oh, I forgot one thing. You need to flip these tires up. Or you can have them down, it doesn't really matter. It does have waist rotation, but the tires kind of do get in the way. So you can just flip these down, and you get nice range of movement. And you can move in and out, forward that far, back not that far, but if you move the tires down, you get a lot more movement. Good knee bend, you can have that up, don't get much movement. Thigh rotation, but the tire kind of moves with it. You can flip that down if you want. A lot of it involves moving the tires. And ankle tiltage. Oh, that came untapped. So bringing in the jetpack and armory here, you can wield his gun like so. So he can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. So you can hold that, take that off. You can hold the sword on the axe, so we can say, "Freedom is the right of all sentient beings." Then you can get the shield. The shield is strange because there's a peg that goes this way, and he doesn't have anything on the arm, so you can't do like this. What Hasbro decided to do was this. It's a shield, not a gun. I mean, you can like do this, kind of. But then, I mean, it looks good, but when you look at it from the side, it's not really that decent. So, yeah. And he does fit in the armory just fine. You just plop him in there. And for the jetpack, we'll remove these and set this off to the side. For the jetpack, to get him ready in jetpack mode, you need to kind of like undo the backpack. You need to flip these up. Basically, what you're doing is what you did to go into truck mode. So you kind of just have it like this. And these little sections right here are going to slide over. Then you just peg everything in. Most times it's a pain, but other times it's really good. And then give him his guns. And yeah, this is one of the main attractions of this thing. This is what makes it a leader class right here. And I'm not one to complain about hollow bits, but man, did they mess up. They're on a mushroom peg, so you can like take them off and replace the sides. But look at this, all molded detail on the back. But then when you have it in the front, it's just ugh, ugh, ugh. But he's really good in the middle. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Really good in the middle. Ugh, ugh. Yeah, so go on a comparison. Here he is with his good friend Megatron. And I did mention, this is my very first Studio Series Prime. So, yay. My very first Prime and Megatron together. Yay. Here he is with another Prime. And this one's a bit taller, even though this is a Voyager. And the original first movie mold of this was a Voyager, so yeah. Here he is with Galvatron, and yes, I did get everything replaced. I returned him and got a new one, so this is the new one. The old one is gone. I got new accessories. You can see he's got the accessories, so yay. Here he is with his good pal, the Fallen. My most biggest Studio Series figure yet, so yeah. And here he is with all the other Autobots that I have so far in Studio Series. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit him in here. Hold on. Hold on. Put Prime in the back here. Put Jetfire right there. B. Dino. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Jolt. And side swipe. Here we go. My Autobot crew for Studio Series. So yeah. If you know, Jetfire came with this piece, and that is meant for this Prime. And this is a pain to get off, so I will take this off screen. And here he is with a new chest piece. And if you know what this is for, it's meant for you to combine with Jetfire. And I'll do this off screen because I'm already recording for 21 minutes now. So here we go. Optimus combined with Jetfire. Oops, hold on. Now here we go. I just forgot to do this little part. So yeah, I think this is really cool. I still think the idea of Jetfire combined with Optimus is really cool. So yeah. So now here are my thoughts on the figure. I personally really like this thing. I missed out on the first release of this, and I'm kind of glad that I'm seeing this right here, right now. And yeah, I think it's overall really fun. It's definitely a really good figure. It's definitely good articulated in some sorts. But right here in the chest, like the arm region, there is stress marks forming, so beware of that. So I'm gonna say if you missed out on the first release like I did, I suggest you get this right now. It is really good. It scales perfectly with the other Autobots. Megatron, not so much. The Fallen, maybe. But if you have him combined with Jetfire, you can definitely recreate the movie. But yeah, I still think the idea of like you can switch out this piece for that, and you can still have the combined with Jetfire playability. And this is a Target exclusive, so check your local targets. This is coming in right now. It on the website is supposed to be coming out in about tomorrow. I mean, it's supposed to be coming out on the 13th, and I got this 3 days early. So check your local Targets. Check on eBay. If eBay is too pricey, please check your local Targets. This is a really good figure, and like I said, this is one of my favorite Optimus. Like, this review meant something special to me. I just love this so much, and yeah, I personally really like this. So if you don't have it, please pick it up. And if you feel like any other reviews or anything else, subscribe, hit that bell notification, be notified about live streams, future reviews, shorts, maybe, I don't know. But this is Dark Optimus Prime saying, see ya.